Premium motherboards don't make sense for everyone, but the Z790 Aorus Pro X will definitely entice a lot of you. This board has beefy VRMs, plenty of RGB, all the ports and connectivity options you could need, and a bunch of extra features. All the bells and whistles don't come cheap, but it's an excellent board for those who want a high-end experience from their Intel rigs. Starting with the design, the Z790 Aorus Pro X is an all-white motherboard with a grayish PCB, along with a loud RGB Aorus badging on the rear panel, coupled with a silver matte VRM heatsink exhibiting the Aorus Design Lab logo. The board looks extremely well designed because of the gigantic M2 slot's cover that works as a heatsink and showcases Gigabyte's famous eagle logo for the Aorus series motherboards. Continuing with the white-silver theme, Gigabyte has implemented stainless steel shielding for the PCIe, RAM, and M2 slots, reinforcing them while enhancing the motherboard's overall aesthetic appeal. However, a postcode debugging display is missing here. Furthermore, the motherboard boasts a unique feature that Gigabyte calls the Easy Latch design. This design enables users to install the heatsink of the M2 slot without needing a screw. A similar implementation can be seen on the PCIe slots, featuring an easy detachment mechanism for the graphics cards as well. On top of that, the Z790 Aorus Pro X includes the sensor panel link feature for enthusiasts who wish to connect a mini-screen internally to the motherboard. This allows users to monitor temperatures, FPS, and various system information separately. When it comes to performance, this is where things get really convincing for this motherboard. It features a very unique 18+1+2 phase VRM setup for all sorts of overclockers out there. Thankfully, those large VRM heatsinks should keep things nice and cool even when other higher-end processors are being overclocked. The port and slot selection is also excellent. You get 3 PCIe slots, the topmost slot is a PCIe 5.0, while the other 2 are PCIe 4.0. Additionally, with 5 M2 slots, you'll never face storage issues. The first M2 slot closest to the CPU supports PCIe 5.0, catering to fast storage speed enthusiasts, while the remaining M2 slots operate at PCIe 4.0 speeds. On the rear, you get 2 USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 ports, one of which is a USB Type-C hybrid display port. You also get 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A ports, enabling blazing fast file transfers. Other than that, there are 4 USB 3.2 Gen 1 ports and 2 USB 2.0 ports. You also get 5.0 Gigabit Ethernet and Wi-Fi 7. In terms of competition, the MSI Pro Z790A Max Wi-Fi and the Asus TUF Gaming Z790 Plus Wi-Fi primarily compete with the Aorus Pro X based on price. The overall aesthetic and beefier VRM performance of the Aorus Pro X, along with unique features like the Easy Latch M2 slots, overshadow both offerings from MSI and Asus, making it the best out of the bunch. Lastly, the Aorus Pro X series has been exclusive to a few AMD chipsets only. This marks its debut in Intel's lineup, with no predecessor models for this motherboard. All in all, if you really want a motherboard that can stand out with its unique aesthetics, excellent performance, and intuitive features that are genuinely useful and free of gimmicks, the Gigabyte Z790 Aorus Pro X is everything you need, if you can afford it. To sum up, what I like is the impressive 21-phase VRM setup, the unique Easy Latch features, it's great for white PC builds, and the abundance of storage ports and slots. On the downside, it's expensive and there's no debugging display. Ratings: VRM design, 9 out of 10. Connectivity, 9 out of 10. Aesthetics, 9 out of 10. Features, 9 out of 10. Value for money, 7.5 out of 10 for an overall rating of 8.5 out of 10.